Wheeling, West Virginia, home of the 2026 Mountain East Conference Basketball Tournament, presented by the Health Plan. Game 4 of today's men's quarterfinal. It's number 4 Charleston and number 5 Glenville State. Welcome inside West Banco Arena. Take a look at today's men's brackets. Earlier today, it was Davison Elkins and West Liberty, the number 1 seed in the Hilltoppers, got by the Senators 84-74. Again, welcome inside West Banco Arena. I'm Jack Withrow, Meg Balger joining me here tonight. And these two teams, earlier in the season, Charleston won both of them, but this is a scenario that played out last year where Charleston beat Glenville State twice, and then Glenville State got the best of Charleston in the tournament.
Yeah, sometimes history can repeat itself, but I'm sure this time of year, this is what makes it fun. You don't care what happened in the regular season or last year. You're thinking about right now what you can do with this new season in March.
Let's take a look at today's key players. First for Glenville State, it is Jalen Knott, the 6'2 senior from Cleveland, Ohio. Played at Alderson Broaddus, went out, transferred, and then transferred back here to Glenville State, a first-team All-MEC player. 264 three-pointers attempts. He loves to put it up in the air. On the other side, Thomas Haley, the graduate student out of North Carolina, made his way up to Charleston from WU Tech. He is a tremendous force for head coach James Long. We'll take a break. We'll come back. It's the tip-off coming up. Number 4, Charleston. Number 5, Glenville State.
We are there for you, to care for you at the Health Plan. We are here for you. We are there for you, to care for you at the Health Plan. We are here for you.
Welcome back inside West Banco Arena. Head coach Bob Bolin of Glenville State. Bob, what are your keys to victory here today?
Well, we're going to have to really defend Charleston. They're good off the bounce. They're good shooting a three-pointer, and we're going to have to defend them in transition defense.
Best of luck, Coach.
Thank you.
There you go. Veteran head coach Bob Bolin. Take a look at the lineups. Today's starting lineups are presented by Omni Strategic Technologies. Better business through technology. Go with Amar Maxwell for Glenville State, Jalen Knott, Prince Mosingo, Elijah Redfern, and Don Cologne Lewis for Charleston. It'll be Braden Chapman, Hamilton Campbell, Ben Nickel, Thomas Haley, and Matthew Shelton. Charleston in the white, Glenville State in the away black jerseys. The ball is in the air, and we are underway here in Wheeling, West Virginia, the quarterfinal, the nightcap here for the men as Maxwell delivers inside, and he is fouled. And they'll get the foul against Matthew Shelton. So right off the bat, Amar Maxwell doesn't shoot a whole lot from the outside, but likes to dribble drive into that paint. and he creates the contact. Sophomore out of Beckley, West Virginia, makes the first, average of just over 11 points. A 71% free throw shooter, played at Shady Spring High School. Second one up for Maxwell, and he's 2 of 2. Hamilton Campbell out top. Man-to-man defense for the Pioneers. They get it over to Haley. Hand off to Nickel. Right side, Shelton. He'll try the three. That one back iron. High up into the air. The rebound. Masingo takes it away. And here come the Pioneers. They lead 2-0 here early. Pull up, not straight away. Front iron won't go. Meg, he loves to get the ball into the air. Ben Nickel, not about the three. Got cut off by the Pioneers. Don Cologne Lewis. Now they work it back out top to Braden Chapman. Nickel, he'll fire up the three. That one rims off, and a putback flush by Shelton.
That's a quick way to start feeling comfortable. I thought that both teams, because we started off on a foul and a free throw, the feeling out process wasn't there yet, but Shelton coming in out of nowhere.
Maxwell penetrates in the paint, kicked out, not thought about it. Now he'll heave up from the left wing. That one misses everything and out of bounds over to Charleston.
I mean, absolutely beautiful. Ben Nickel with the miss. Gets in front of 2 Glenville defenders on that weak side. Absolutely times it and reads it perfectly.
Campbell out top again for Charleston. Hampton City, Division III transfer. Chapman into the paint. Almost traveled with it. Now kick back out. 8 on the shot clock. Nickel with it. They get it into the short corner to Haley. 5 to shoot. Back out. Campbell. He'll heave up the long three. That one back iron. Tipped out in the hands of Knott. Here comes Jalen Knott. Looks it over to Maxwell. Man-to-man defense again for Charleston. That one from the right side for Cologne Lewis.
But right from the start, Glenville doing a really nice job of extending that perimeter defense. We know that Haley, the offense is going to run through him at that high post area. They're doing a really nice job of bumping those cutters and defending the three.
Nickel penetrates. Kick to the corner. They work it back out to Chapman. He'll fire the three. That one off the arc into the hands of Cologne Lewis. And here come the Pioneers. Back into the hands of Knott. Long three. That one barely caught the iron on the front. And here comes Charleston back the other way.
And both teams right now, I know they both want to shoot the three, but the defense is really pushing them off that three-point line, that you're seeing really far extended threes, long rebounds able to get out, and everyone's just leaking. There's not going to be any kind of transition. Everyone's leaking out with these long rebounds.
Nickel off the screen, dumped down into Haley. Haley with the right hand.
There you go. Why not? Use that high post. Everyone's extending out on that perimeter. That's going to leave the defense wide open along that baseline. Great high-low.
Maxwell penetrating in. He'll kick out. Not this time from the right wing.
We said that in the open. He takes 264 threes. In fact, that's his 137%. Talk about a green light. No reason not to.
Nope. 8-4. Pioneers. Nickel over on the right side. Gave up his dribble. They're working around the perimeter over to Chapman. Now Haley. Didn't he end on Cologne Lewis. Stops, and that one won't go. Cologne Lewis clears it away.
Yeah, Cologne Lewis ended up coming down and help, realizing, okay, Haley's going to try to go one-on-one, because otherwise you could see that defense, they just extend and they can't go in and help.
Not driving in. He creates contact and a whistle. And a foul.
Yeah, not great adjustment with his body to actually make that contact there with Ben Nickel. Had he not have done that, I think he would have just adjusted right to the side, could have gone up with it, but Ben Nickel just keeps moving along with him. First one up for Knox is good.
Checking in for Charleston, a freshman. Caden Davis, 6'5" freshman from Talmadge, Ohio. Averages just under 9 points a game. Second one up for Knott, and he left that one short. Monsingo, they'll get a push in the back. That's his first. Team foul number 1 on Glenville State. Just over 4 minutes into the ball game. Pioneers leading the Golden Eagles 9-4. Haley has it out top, guarded by Monsingo. Work it back to Nickel. Charleston, West Virginia native, played at Ohio University, then transferred back to his hometown school.
And you can see those lanes are going to be open. Because of that three-point shooting from Charleston, Glenville State has to go out, and I love that Thomas Haley took advantage of it, going right into the paint one-on-one.
Shows the patience, the soft touch at the end. Monsingo, they double team him, they kick him back out. Knott has it. Works it on the right side to Maxwell. He likes to dribble drive. He does that into the paint. Goes up and a soft roll for Maxwell.
And a smart play from Maxwell. That helped defense. You said doubling Monsingo. He had to sprint back and then defend Maxwell. So he kind of caught him off guard. He had a foot back, so he knew this is one-on-one time.
Chapman penetrates down the right side. He falls to the floor, taken away by Knott. Jalen Knott into the front court. Gets to the paint. And the fadeaway up and in. Seven-point advantage for the Pioneers. Chapman, excuse me, that's Campbell. Works it back to Haley. Kick to the corner. Davis with the pump fake through the paint. 8 on the shot clock for Charleston. Chapman penetrates in. Goes up with the left hand. Not there. The follow won't go for Haley. Scramble for it, and Jalen Knott comes out of there with it. Malone Lewis dumps it down inside. Up and in for Prince Monsingo.
They're making it look easy. Great defense from Glenville, turning that into offense. Force almost a shot clock violation. Get out, you have some numbers. Get it into your big man.
Hamilton Campbell, left wing. Kick out, Nickel, long straightaway three, back iron, no good. And here comes Elijah Redford. Redford into the paint, to the basket. Layup won't go, but a whistle and a foul. Take a break, 13:29 to go here. Opening half, Glenville State leading Charleston 15-6.
No weekend plans? Try some of ours. From unrivaled outdoor adventure you won't find anywhere else in the world, to hometown plates and platters that pair well with the local craft beers. The happiest hours start here. Mountaineer Country. Come, go wild.
Attention, Mountaineer Challenge Academy graduates. Specialized free training programs are available to you. Career and technical education leading to industry-recognized certification and job placement in welding, building construction, medical assistant, and heavy equipment operating. Our career-focused and resume-building tracks are designed to allow you to dictate your own success. We'll give you professional guidance and interview and resume-building skills to help you get to the next level. Learn more at wvjobchallengeprogram.org. Another challenge for a better future.
It starts with just one text, but now you're checking your notifications, changing your playlist, and all of a sudden, your mind isn't where it should be. It's tough to avoid. I mean, distractions are everywhere, but the last place they should be is behind the wheel. In fact, driving distracted is not only dangerous, it's illegal. If you're caught with a phone in your hand while driving, you can be pulled over and given a ticket. So keep your eyes on the road, not your phone.
Regional State Farm Insurance agents are proud to support the 2026 Mountain East Conference Tournament. One of the MEC sponsoring agents today, Mark Zeck in Grafton, Chad Broadwater in Wheeling, Kerry Antolak in Fairmont, Rob Johnson in Clarksburg, and Jody Parrott in Elkins. As we return here inside the West Bank Arena, Glenville State leading Charleston 15-6. As Elijah Redfern will be at the line. Beckley, West Virginia native. Woodrow Wilson Beckley High School as that one up and in. Bedford now 2 of 3 from the foul line. Take a look at head coach James Long in his second season here in Charleston. Coached at WVU Tech. Went down to North Carolina for a couple years. Coached at Davis and Day High School before taking up the head coaching position last year at University of Charleston. 17-6, Glenville State leading Charleston.
Glenville State has to be happy with how efficient they are on both sides of the floor right now, holding Charleston to 3-11 of shooting. And then on the other end, they're getting to the free throw line, getting any shot they want.
Off the mark there from Campbell. Cleared away. Now not with it out top. Works it over to Cologne Lewis. He'll fire away. That one off the rim. Rebound cleared away by Shelton. Here comes Campbell quickly over on the far side. That one tipped away and stolen. Jalen Knott going high up to get that one. He's got it. Spin move in the paint. Dumped off. And Singo up and in.
That's a tough take. I love Masingo going up with 2 hands, strong. He knows that the double team's coming. He knows everyone's coming around him, whether they foul or not, to make it physical, make there be some contact, and he just goes up strong.
Campbell into the paint. Stops, looking for help. Bumps it down into Haley. Back out to Campbell. He'll try the 3 from the right side. That one goes in for him.
Yeah, and that's going to open things up there a little bit for Charleston. I thought that Glenville was able to kind of pack the paint a little bit more. They weren't having to worry about that perimeter, having not hit a 3 yet, but certainly that opens things up as Campbell is able to knock that one down.
Bolden, left elbow. Won't go. Tipped around. Controlled by Maxwell. Underneath, up and in.
Man, that was beautiful. I thought Charleston had him kind of covered and cornered into that baseline. He just found that one tiny opening and was able to get to that left side and reverse it.
21-9 Pioneers. Campbell trying to work off the screen. Eli Robertson into the game for Charleston. Bellevue, West Virginia native, played at Herbert Hoover High School. Haley out top, hands it over to Robinson. And they are defending that 3-point line as Campbell, that one a deep 3. Robertson with the offensive board. He'll dribble back out and reset the offense. Haley with it near side. Leaning in on Cologne Lewis kick out. 4 on the shot clock. 3 on the way. That one good by Caden Davis.
Much needed 3 for Charleston, but sometimes that just hurts Glenville State a little bit more. Right at the shot clock, you're working hard defensively, and you give up a deep 3.
Monsingo has it. They double team him. Kick it back around the perimeter over to Maxwell. Maxwell into the paint. Stops. Loose ball. Turnover.
Well played from Charleston that time. When they're sending that double team, it's going to make it difficult to have any kind of extra help side defense, so you really got to have your rotations down.
Off the screen, Campbell into the paint, left side, turnaround. Tried to dump it in to Haley. He finally collects it. Mismatch here with Knott, and missed it. Knott into the paint. That one blocked away by Davis, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Pioneers. Braden Chapman re-enters for Charleston, and checking in. Take a look at that last drive.
Really well played there from Caden Davis.
Scooter Taylor in to the lineup for Charleston. Redford still looking, finally gets it in to Bolden over on the right side. Redford out top. Lone Lewis dumps it down in. That one knocked away and out of bounds. 9:55 to go here, first half. Pioneers continue to lead the Golden Eagles, 21-12.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at WVHTF.org.
Everybody come clap your hands. Or don't you know when you dance, you've got to smile or you can't cry. Try it a while.
Farmers, have you heard about the West Virginia Senior Farmers Market Nutrition Program? If you are selling fresh fruits and vegetables in the months of June through October, you sell your produce in the state of West Virginia, and you grow at least 25% of what you sell, you are eligible to take the vouchers. You can find the application online at agriculture.wv.gov or get one by calling 304-558-2210. This is taxable income, and you will need internet to redeem the vouchers. The deadline to apply is April 15th.
Across West Virginia, hospitals are always here, healing, helping, and standing strong for our communities. Hospitals save lives and build livelihoods. They're among our largest employers, with a passionate workforce of 54,000 West Virginians. Hospitals are economic drivers, contributing close to $17 billion to our state's economy and working to ensure access to care for all. From life-saving moments to wellness support, West Virginia hospitals keep our state healthy, our families strong, and our future bright.
Welcome back inside West Bank Arena, and there is head coach for Charleston, James Long, in his WU days, Meg.
Love that. I told him before the game, I didn't want to embarrass him, but I'm going to sound just like a mom. I mean, that's how I remember my little James Long in his West Virginia days. Gotta love it. He's just a great guy, great coach. He's one of those kids that you knew was going to grind it out, do anything to be around the game, and I know he was grateful to get back to his hometown and his hometown school of Charleston.
Fouls on Braden Chapman as Redford trying to go baseline.
Yeah, just a little too much elbow, a little too much shoulder dipping in. That's just it's a bad angle too to foul. You know where he's headed. Kind of take one step back, get to the baseline, force him the other direction rather than foul that far
inside,
out.
up and in for Cologne Lewis. He's got 5, 23-12.
He's really doing a nice job of reading where double teams are going, where Munsingo is completely drawing that. He's able to kind of find those openings and do a nice job of that early on.
Chapman 3 off the mark and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Golden Eagles. So now just 2 of 10 from behind the arc. Chapman will trigger it in underneath the basket. Feeds it out to Taylor. Chapman, baseline. 10 on the shot clock. Shelton catch, shoot 3. Off the mark, and Munsingo clears it away.
And you just get the feeling that Charleston's really rushing their offense. There doesn't seem to be any kind of fluidity yet.
Redford with it. They'll back it back out. Lone Lewis works it near side. Maxwell. 10 on the shot clock. Bolden catch, shoot from straight away 3. That won't go. Into the hands of Shelton.
Well played there from Charleston. They're just running some action on one side to really block you and focus on Munsingo.
Davis, he'll fire up the 3. That one's short, and Corey Bolden clears it away.
Yeah, just not
still
working.
ice cold from behind that arc.
Nothing inside, nothing outside. So that's really going to limit you to what you can do on the offensive end. So instead, I'd like to see patience, not come down and fire up another three. Really work something. Make that defense shift, get to the free throw line.
Malone Lewis, he'll try the three. That one rims out. Battle for the rebound and into the hands of Bolden. And it went out of bounds. It'll stay with the Pioneers. Checking in for Glenville State, 6'9" junior, Callum Crossman. Jalen Rivens into the ball game for Charleston. New enter with Thomas Haley. Malone Lewis hands it back over to Redford now. Resets with 13 on the shot clock. Maxwell into the paint. One against Shelton. Step through and off the glass for Maxwell.
That's hard work there from Maxwell. That's just all want and effort.
Chapman into the lane. They kick it back out for Rivens. His three on the way. That one back there won't go. And here come the Pioneers again. Redford into the paint. Won't go. Rebound. Kick out. Three. Good for Cologne Lewis. And timeout taken by the Golden Eagles. And the Pioneers have opened up a 28-12 lead. Cologne Lewis from deep.
Yeah, and I said it a couple possessions ago. Cologne Lewis is just recognizing that his man is running, trapping, or going to that double team underneath. And when that rotation doesn't get back quick enough, I think Glenville State right now is doing a great job of recognizing it, moving the basketball, going in, back out, and finding where that help side was coming from, because they're going to sprint out, probably closing out a little out of control or not there yet, and they're really exposing that. And on the other end, I just think that Charleston needs to find some patience. Patience in the offensive end. I know that they're a three-point shooting team. Don't get me wrong. I'm well aware of how well they shoot the three. Number one in the MEC at 40%. But when you're not hitting, you've got to find other options, other leaks, and make that Glenville State defense have to make some options, have to make some mistakes.
Second three-pointer for Cologne Lewis. He's got 8 points. Chapman hands it off to Shelton. Out top with Haley. Chapman in the paint, and he is fouled.
Yeah, and that's a great call coming out of that timeout. Use Haley up high. That's when all the guards are cutting, they're moving. That's going to suck the defense in, and then you can kick it back out. But the lane was there. Great recognition there from Chapman as he gets to the free throw line.
Foul was on Redford, and that's his first. 6'4" junior, Braden Chapman at the line, and that one in and out. 81% free throw shooter on the season, a transfer from W Tech. Second one up, and 1 of 2 for Chapman.
But Jack, you know, the way these two teams shoot the three ball, someone can get hot, and it's going to be a game to run. Then someone cools off and someone else gets hot, and it becomes a 3-point game, 4-point game in no time.
Redford gives it over to Maxwell, left wing. Malone Lewis guarded by Haley, back out to Bolden. Malone Lewis gave up his dribble. 5 on the shot clock. Maxwell into the paint. The floater won't go, and rebound grabbed out of there by Shelton. Chapman out top. Off the screen, kick out. Wide open three for Nickel. That one off the iron won't go. Scramble for the rebound. Offensive board for Charleston. They'll reset it. Nickel.
Yeah,
Shelton.
You just look at it. They're just passing it around the perimeter. Glenville State just dictating exactly where they need to go. They have the size. They have the length on Charleston's guards right now. And, you know, there's not even hitting gaps and kicking. You got to start cutting, got to start moving. Makes it look so easy for the defense right there.
Foul bailed him out there with 3 seconds on the shot clock. Haley has it. Out to Nickel. He'll try another three, and off the back iron, no good. Corey Bolden with the rebound. Jalen Knott over on the right side. Cologne Lewis turns. They double team him along the baseline. And I believe a timeout was taken. A 30-second timeout by Glenville State.
You just get the sense every single time Charleston shoots a three that one of those is about to fall. I mean, Ben Nickel takes a lot of threes, not a ton considering, the amount of threes that, maybe Knott or Chapman takes, but 43% shooter, 44%-ish. He's only taken one, he's taken 121 on the year, and every time it leaves his hand, you think that's the next one. So, you have a feeling he's going to get hot here.
5:49 to go, opening half. Glenville State leading Charleston 28-13. Charleston the number 4 seed, Glenville State the number 5 seed. Let me take a look. 5:05 the scoring drought for the Golden Eagles. Now the timeout.
85 points a game. That's 50% from three. That's not what you anticipated.
Turn around, fade away from the right elbow for Cologne Lewis.
For field goals, excuse me.
Cologne Lewis with 10. 30-13 Glenville State. Chapman in the paint, threw that one off the side of the backboard.
Yeah, and it's just tough. It's tough to draw a foul on Glenville as well when you get inside because they just have the size and length.
All out of bounds. It'll stay on this end. Checking in for Charleston, the redshirt sophomore Trevor Barrett. He'll come in for Rivens. As Jalen Knott will trigger it in, the first team All-MEC player. They'll come and get it from Cologne Lewis. They try to trap. Loose ball, tipped away by Barrett. Turnover. Barrett's contact, offensive foul.
That's tough if you're Charleston. I really loved the look away there from Barrett, but just great positioning. Coming right inside, not moving.
Yep.
Jalen Knott read that the entire way. And that's unfortunate because they finally got that trap to become effective. You got the steal out of it, exactly what you were hoping for. And then you can't turn that into any kind of efficiency, which that's what this Charleston offense is known for.
Bolden over on the far side, guarded by Chapman. Lets it out to Talman around the perimeter, near side to Maxwell. And that's going to be an illegal screen. I believe it'll go against Callum, and it does. Breaking the action, 4:57 to go. Glenville State leading Charleston 30-13.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
For over 4 decades, we've been rooted deep inside West Virginia. Through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Proudly serving your neighborhood since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community.
The health plan, we are here for you.
Glenville State University offers cutting-edge programs, small class sizes, and dedicated faculty providing students with a personalized experience focused on their success. With the lowest tuition in the Mountain State, every student has the opportunity to achieve their goals. At Glenville State University, you'll find a community that supports, challenges, and inspires you every step of the way. From hands-on learning in state-of-the-art facilities to internships that connect you with real-world opportunities, we prepare you for the challenges and triumphs of tomorrow. Pioneer your future at Glenville State University.
Glenville State's Amar Maxwell, the Beckley, West Virginia native, doesn't shoot a whole lot of threes, but likes to get the paint touches, and he has been effective here so far for Bob Boland's team.
Yeah, just seconds into the game, immediately attacks and gets to the free throw line. 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 8 points, 3 of 4 from the floor. He's just reading things really well. When he has a one-on-one matchup, he knows a double team's not coming for him. It's focused on the paint, and he's finding every opening he can.
Haley into the paint. Haley turns to his left with the left hand. They're going to wave it off for a travel. And absolutely nothing going right for Charleston here in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, that's just tough. That's probably a move that he's made a million times, but he didn't take that dribble. When you take that step to misdirect the defense and then spin, you got to have that first dribble if you're going to take that extra step, which he did.
Malone Lewis out top. They work it over to Maxwell. Guarded by Barrett. Now Knox. He'll fire up the three straight away. Is good.
Yeah, that's just, they've been running that play a few times, and Knott is just executing it to perfection. Just a down screen right where you can get caught up at the free throw line. And he gets his shot off so quick. You've got to get over top of that. Have the post hedge out a little bit.
Haley backing in on Knott, and this fires on that one. Jalen Knott thought about the three, splits the defenders in the paint. Kick out to the corner. Malone Lewis, that one rims out, no good. And a rebound into the hands of Braden Chapman. Then Nickel into the front court. 3:42 to go, opening half. It's been all Glenville State so far. Nickel, straightaway three, off the iron again. Offensive board over to Shelton in the corner.
And even the threes from Charleston right now, they just seem pre-planned and set. They don't seem like they're just coming off of a play or they're coming out confident at all.
Shelton, a hard drive to the basket. He is fouled.
But that's a great decision finally from Shelton. Give it a look. You know, right now, obviously the three ball, not your friend. Only 13%, 2 of 16. Got to find a way to get to the paint.
6'5" sophomore out of Hillsborough, Virginia, makes the first. 69% free throw shooter on the season.
And they can figure out their offense. They got to start figuring out the defense. I know Glenville State doing a really nice job right now, shooting 48% from the field, 33 from three, but you've got to figure out a way to defend and get some stops. You got 3 minutes to lock down defensively.
33-15, Pioneers. Malone Lewis hands it off. Maxwell back over the left side. That one tipped out of bounds, and last touch by Ben Nickel. Malone Lewis will inbound it for the Pioneers near side. He's got it out top again over Maxwell looking down low. Now puts it on the floor into the paint. Kick out. Three on the way. That's good again for Malone Lewis.
He came ready to play. 32% three-point shooter, but when they try to run those ISOs on the left side and the action on the right, he's ready.
Taken away. That went through the hands and out of bounds.
Sometimes you just got too much bounce, but great play from Maxwell. Draws everyone in because of the way he's been playing. We just played that package for, you know, a few moments ago. But Cologne Lewis, just, he's ready and he's set. And every time it leaves his hands, he looks confident.
2:30 to go, opening half. Haley has it out top. Off the screen over the left side. Looking back around the perimeter to Shelton. He'll try the three. That went off the mark. Another offensive rebound for Charleston. Up and down inside. Kick back out for Chapman. That one finally goes down in.
Kind of see a sigh of relief, too, as he ran back. Like, sometimes it just takes one. Sometimes it just takes one, and everyone kind of feels the momentum after that one. But you got to get stops and scores here for that last 2 minutes.
Jalen Knott out top, guarded by Shelton. Crossover into the paint, lost it into the hands of Haley. Thomas Haley, bounce pass left side. Barrett, kick to the corner for Chapman. That one on the way off the back iron. Had a good look at it.
Yeah, great play. You get a defensive stop, you get out in transition, you get the shot that you want.
Maxwell again, the paint touch, the kick, the three. That one too strong that time for Cologne Lewis.
Hey, that's a favor to Charleston's defense right there.
Haley dumps it down into nickel, and he got it to go.
Beautiful slip there, right off the pass.
We approach the minute mark here in the first half. Back over to Knott, 10 on the shot clock. Cologne Lewis, skip pass, corner. Maxwell into the paint, up, and that one rolls off the iron, no good.
Charleston doing their work defensively, but now, again, you got to convert that into some offense here on the other end.
Thomas Haley way out top. Graduate student. Played at WU Tech for head coach James Long. Nickel from the corner, the three is good.
You knew it was coming. His eyes were completely locked on Haley that entire possession. I was watching him, and I wondered if Haley, because he was on that left side, was going to go to him.
And a foul on Charleston, and Jalen Knott trying to go to the basket. Get that one on Chapman. That's his second personal. Team foul number 6 on the Golden Eagles. 2.6 seconds to go.
You can't let anything come towards the basket. You need to force away from the basket for everything.
They get in a knot. He'll heave up the three off the front of the iron, no good. And we come to the halftime break. Cologne Lewis leading the way for Glenville State, 13 points. We get set, we'll talk to head coach James Long. Coach Long, not a whole lot going your way here in the first half. What do you guys got to do to get it going the other way in the second half?
Yeah, just a lid on the rim right now for us. We're fine. I think we'll come out. I mean, we said going into this week, you get a week to prep. You just saw them last week. This is an adjustment game, so you just have to go into halftime and clean some things up and come out and be better in the second half. But I think, honestly, a lot of our offensive problems started on the defensive end. They definitely made some changes with how they're playing, and we just need to go into halftime and adjust to how they're attacking us.
Best of luck, Coach.
Yep, thank you.
We'll take a break. 36-23, Glenville State leading Charleston.
The best thing about West Virginia is hope.
The commitment we're making is $2.2 billion in the state of West Virginia.
It's creating opportunities for the next generation to have career-sustaining jobs.
We're creating career paths and jobs.
Everybody's talking about it. HOGAS is doing it.
This gives opportunities for underprivileged communities to have new jobs, to have new opportunities, and it just gives people hope.
Learn more at wvisforhope.com.
It It starts with just one text, but now you're checking your notifications, changing your playlist, and all of a sudden, your mind isn't where it should be. It's tough to avoid. I mean, distractions are everywhere. But the last place they should be is behind the wheel. In fact, driving distracted is not only dangerous, it's illegal. If you're caught with a phone in your hand while driving, you can be pulled over and given a ticket. So keep your eyes on the road, not your phone.
No weekend plans? Try some of ours. With a generous serving of historic sites, foodie eccentricities, and brewery diversions, the happiest hours start here. Mountaineer Country. Come, go wild.
Today's halftime report is presented by McKinley Architecture and Engineering. Experience, innovation delivered. Welcome back inside West Banco Arena. Jack Whitler alongside Meg Balger. That first half, Glenville State leading Charleston 36-23. And we talked to head coach James Long before he went into the locker room. And he said much what you said. It all starts with the defensive side.
Yeah, absolutely. And I thought with Masingo on the bench, they were able to redirect where they could send that double team. They were able to extend it out, get it on their guards, cause some confusion for their guards having to make some turnovers. They were then in turn able to get back. They started hitting late threes, getting to the free throw line. But he was right. There's a lid on the basket right now. We know in basketball that's going to change, but I thought that they made great adjustments that last 2 minutes on the defensive end.
And for Glenville State, a lot of paint touches and the kick out for the three. That was very effective. But Charleston on an 8-0 run here to end the half, so they're leading into the halftime with a positive there.
Yeah, it's great momentum for Charleston for sure, but Glenville State certainly built enough of a lead that they could feel comfortable as well. But I thought that the adjustments they made, they only made 9 threes the last time they played Charleston. So I thought they're not living and dying by it. They're reading what the defense gives them, kicking the ball and moving it very effectively.
We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll continue with the halftime here inside the West Banco Arena. Glenville State leading Charleston 36-23.
Struggling with high school? The Mountaineer Challenge Academy in Kingwood and Montgomery provides the structure to help you succeed. You can earn your high school diploma in 22 weeks. Call us today or visit wvchallenge.org.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
For over 4 decades, we've been rooted deep inside West Virginia. Through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Proudly serving your neighborhood since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community.
The health plan, we are here for you.
My name's Katie, and I'm a sophomore at Virginia Tech. I'm studying to be a lawyer, which means I'll be in school for 6 more years, and college isn't cheap. But my parents opened a Smart 529 savings account when I was 6 months old, and having that savings has given me the opportunity to focus on my education.
Smart 529 is West Virginia's education savings solution. Turn your savings into their success. Visit smart529.com. For more information, contact Smart 529 to obtain a program description, which includes investment objectives, risks, charges, expenses, and other information. Read and consider it carefully before investing.
It starts with just one text, but now you're checking your notifications, changing your playlist, and all of a sudden, your mind isn't where it should be. It's tough to avoid. I mean, distractions are everywhere. But the last place they should be is behind the wheel. In fact, driving distracted is not only dangerous, it's illegal. If you're caught with a phone in your hand while driving, you can be pulled over and given a ticket. So keep your eyes on the road, not your phone.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at WVHTF.org.
Struggling with high school? The Mountaineer Challenge Academy in Kingwood and Montgomery provides the structure to help you succeed. You can earn your high school diploma in 22 weeks. Call us today or visit wvchallenge.org.
Welcome back inside West Banco Arena. The Mountain East Conference Men's Basketball Award winners. Player of the Year, Frostburg State's Trace Simmons, the Freshman of the Year from Wheeling. Aiden Gall, the Defensive Player of the Year. Bo Gigo from Concord, and the Coach of the Year in the Mountain East Conference from Wheeling, Chris Richardson. Halftime here inside West Banco. Glenville State, the number 5 seed, continues to lead the number 4 seed Charleston 36-23.
Everybody come clap your hands. Or don't you know when you dance, you've got to smile or you can't cry. Try it a while.
Attention, Mountaineer Challenge Academy graduates. Specialized free training programs are available to you. Career and technical education leading to industry-recognized certification and job placement in welding, building construction, medical assistant, and heavy equipment operating. Our career-focused and resume-building tracks are designed to allow you to dictate your own success. We'll give you professional guidance and interview and resume-building skills to help you get to the next level. Learn more at wvjobchallengeprogram.org. Another challenge for a better future.
Glenville State University offers cutting-edge programs, small class sizes, and dedicated faculty providing students with a personalized experience focused on their success. With the lowest tuition in the Mountain State, every student has the opportunity to achieve their goals. At Glenville State University, you'll find a community that supports, challenges, and inspires you every step of the way. From hands-on learning in state-of-the-art facilities to internships that connect you with real-world opportunities, we prepare you for the challenges and triumphs of tomorrow. Pioneer your future at Glenville State University.
Welcome back inside West Banco Arena. Halftime, Glenville State leading 36-23 over Charleston. Take a look at the stats. Today's halftime stats presented by Calc Roof Roofing and Sheet Metal. Leave your roof to us. Field goal percentage. Glenville State 45%, Charleston 27%. Assists 9 for Glenville, 6 for Charleston. Second chance points 10-9 at Charleston. We're back here.
The best thing about West Virginia is hope.
The commitment we're making is $2.2 billion in the state of West Virginia.
It's creating opportunities for the next generation to have career-sustaining jobs.
We're creating career paths and jobs.
Everybody's talking about it. HOGAS is doing it.
This gives opportunities for underprivileged communities to have new jobs, to have new opportunities, and it just gives people hope.
Learn more at wvisforhope.com.
President, Fairmont State University, Dr. Michael Davis. Appreciate you stopping by. What's happening up at Fairmont State these days?
Lots of things. Welcome back inside West Banco Arena. So we get things started here in the second half. Jack Riddler alongside Meg Bulger. Glenville State, the 5 seed, leading the number 4 seed, Charleston, 36-23. It'll be Golden Eagles ball. We're going right to left. Looks like the original starting 5 for both back out there.
Just waiting for them to change it from 10 minutes to 20. I'm used to the 10 minutes from the women's games,
right,
but I had a feeling something was off.
So here we go. Haley out top with it, guarded by Mosingo. Hands it off to Nickel. He'll step back, fire up the 3. That one rims off, no good, and Elijah Redfern clears it away. Quickly down the other side, dump it down into Mosingo. Lost it. Tipped away, and that'll stay with Charleston.
Good hustle play there just from Redfern, get in those passing lanes. Too soft of a pass for these games that I've seen here this weekend. You've got to fire everything. Strong and purposeful.
Nickel. Kick over, Shelton. Back out top. Mosingo just reached up and took that one out of the air. Not. He'll fire up the 3 from the right side. It's good. That is a drought.
And it started with 3 minutes in the first half. Nickel, he'll fire that one up from the right side.
And that's a good response to kind of negate the first couple of possessions, because Charleston couldn't do anything off of their turnover, and instead Glenville State comes down and does theirs. So now it's kind of like the second half starts.
39-26, Glenville State leading. They led by as much as 21 points there in the first half. Haley out top, works it over to Hamilton Campbell. And dump it down into Haley with 8 to shoot. Backing in, and he is bumped and fouled. We'll get the foul on Lamar Maxwell.
I'd like to see Haley going one-on-one inside, and yeah, at first I thought he almost just slipped on his own with contact, but their feet definitely got tangled up.
Campbell inbounded underneath his own basket and away from the ball. An illegal screen on Braden Chapman. It's his third personal. Look at head coach Bob Bolin. Third season at the helm of the Pioneers, longtime head coach. Coached at Mountain State University for 18 years. Won his NAIA national title in 2004. They dump it down into Cologne Lewis, and the reverse layup is good. Haley into the paint, into the corner for Shelton. Misfires on that one. Gathered up by Monsingo, and here comes the Pioneers. Not, he'll stop. Won't go, and we have a whistle and a foul on Thomas Haley.
Yeah, that's a tough foul for Charleston, but smart play. Not has the green light, of course. And when you're in transition like that, everyone is coming back. No one is in position to secure a rebound. You have Monsingo in there at 6'8". You're doing anything you can, and you're off balance, and Haley gets called for it.
Knott floats it out to Maxwell. Redford knocked away, gathered up, and up ahead, Chapman with an easy layup. There's the defense that head coach James Long was talking about.
Yeah, they've got to turn it up defensively. The offense will come, as you heard Coach Long say that at halftime. The defense has to have some energy, get in passing lanes, move on every pass. You've got to create some havoc, make them feel uncomfortable the way that you did the whole first half.
Corner, Redford, he'll stop. Mid-range jump shot off the iron. Nice job by Shelton, tapping it to a teammate.
Yeah, that was a good battle inside.
He's got it in the corner. Move to the baseline, reverse. Won't go. Quickly down the other side, Amar Maxwell. Into the paint. Chapman stripped it momentarily. Layup won't go. Monsingo gathers it up and lays it off the glass.
And that's tough when just one player offensively can do that to 3 defensive players around him.
Chapman down inside. Thomas Haley, good look by Braden Chapman that time.
It's just been tough for Charleston to really make Glenville State feel uncomfortable. I think they're making all the right reads. They're moving the ball extremely well, hitting from outside, going inside when they need to. They're just really reading the defense, and I think they're not forcing anything, and they're allowing the offense to come to them based upon what Charleston does.
Straightaway 3 off the front of the iron. Up ahead, Jalen Knott. Now with 9 points off the 3 3-pointers. Redford has it over in the left wing, makes a move into the paint. One more pass to the corner for Knott. When back iron, and Redford chases down the rebound.
And that's just so huge mismatch inside. Got to send some help.
Maxwell powers his way into the lane, and a whistle and a foul.
Yeah, just really impressed with the way Glenville State is reading everything. You see the lane. Maxwell recognizes that they moved the ball so well that everyone from Charleston was out of position. You saw the mismatch inside on Monsingo. That's what created that offensive rebound, was the defense shifting. They're just having patience and reading everything.
First one up for Maxwell, swishes it in. Foul was on Thomas Haley, that's his second. Team foul number 3 on Charleston as they make some substitutions. Eli Robertson re-enters along with Scooter Taylor. And also Caden Davis.
Yeah, you've got to get somebody to step up offensively for Charleston on the other end. Saw it early from Glenville State. Clone Lewis coming in, hitting shots, recognizing what the defense was giving them, as well as Maxwell. Someone's got to do that on Charleston. And a lot of times that first 3 is not necessarily the best shot. Work it and get a better 3. At least make that defense shift.
Taylor has it out top. Hands it off to Nickel. Now Campbell, they switch off defensively. They get it back into Taylor. Spin move into paint, and they get knocked with the reach in and a foul. 14:54 to go here in the second half. Glenville State leading Charleston 48-30.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you. We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
No weekend plans? Try some of ours. From unrivaled outdoor adventure you won't find anywhere else in the world, to hometown plates and platters that pair well with the local craft beers. The happiest hours start here. Mountaineer Country. Come, go wild.
Whether you just graduated high school, are finishing up something you started, or starting up something you intend to finish, Concord University in Athens, West Virginia is your next step. At Concord, classes are small, professors are accessible, and programs are built around career opportunities in fields like healthcare, business, education, science, the arts, and public service. It's affordable, it's personal, and it's designed to move you forward. You'll see it in the classroom, you'll see it at homecoming, and you'll definitely see it at graduation. Concord University. Come to learn, go to serve.
Regional State Farm Insurance agents are proud to support the 2026 Mountain East Conference Tournament. One of the MEC sponsors today, Rick Bailey in Fairmont, Lisa Shepard in New Martinsville, Taylor Shepard in Moundsville, Jen Kingsling in Buckhannon, Tim Moore in Grantsville, and Lori Gressel in Wheeling. 14:54 to go here in the second half, 48-30. Glenville State leading Charleston at the line. Scooter Taylor has the first one off the iron, no good. 6'7" senior out of Wendell, North Carolina, transferred to Charleston from Lewisburg College. Second one up, and that one hits off the front of the iron, missed them both. Those are the shots you need to make, Meg.
Yeah.
You want to get yourself back into the ball game.
100%. If you can fight, draw a foul, and get to the free throw line, it hasn't been a ton of fouls.
Lone
so if you
Lewis
get to the free throw line, man, he understood the assignment tonight.
Just hovers around that three-point line.
Absolutely. He has such great size, too. Beautiful touch, too, when it leaves his hand.
Campbell's three, the answer on the other end.
And again, though, that kind of cancels that. That doesn't build a ton of momentum when you give up one and then you come down and hit one. You got to get a stop.
Pull-up jumper from the baseline on the left side for Elijah Redfern. 20-point advantage.
There's just so much balance on the Glenville State offense right now. Just sharing the basketball, everyone hitting.
Take to the basket, and Nickel got up into the air, didn't have much to option off to. Fortunately for him, it was knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Charleston. Trevor Barrett will inbound it. Feeds it out to Nickel. Thomas Haley out top. Barrett into the paint. Kick over to Davis, back out to Barrett. 5 on the shot clock. They give it to Nickel. Ben Nickel, 3 is up and in from the left wing.
You have to pick a spot where you're going to start building. And that could be that 3. You get a stop here, you come down and score, you slowly chip away and start building, but it starts on that defensive end.
And Nickel now with 11 points. Not in the paint. Back out Cologne Lewis. Dribble penetration. That one misfired, but an offensive rebound. Masingo there to gather it up. And Redford into the paint. Step back, left elbow. Rolls off the iron. Haley out top again. Aiden Davis, the freshman. Down the left side, and that one swatted out of bounds. Blocked by Masingo.
Yeah, that's what's difficult. You think you have a lane. You think maybe I'll lay it off of the glass, and then no, you don't. 6'8" doesn't have to move. They just jump straight up, wait for the ball to come to them.
Barrett floats it out to Haley. He goes up high to get it. Over to Chapman. His 3 is up and in. Chapman now with 9 points.
Yeah, that's who. This is the time for defense. Apply ball pressure. Be ready to help. I would keep someone on Monsingo inside so you can get those rebounds and secure them.
Redfern with the miss. Down on the other end. Chapman goes strong to the basket. Threw that one up, and they get a foul.
Yeah, beautiful spot up there from Chapman. He wanted it. That's just a player making a play. He's a shooter. He wanted it. It was deep. There was a hand in his face, and that did not matter. But I like the decision. Despite there not being numbers, comes down. Chapman, try to draw the foul. Why not? Get off balance, get bailed out, and get to the free throw line. Get some points out of getting stopped. Or getting a stop, excuse me, on the defensive end.
Corey Bolden will re-enter for Glenville State.
I mean, and just like that, a minute or so ago, it's a 20-point game. Now it's a 12-point game. I mean, that is manageable with this much time left.
Second one coming up for the Beaver West Virginia native. Makes a pair. 53-41, 12:25 to go here, second half. The nightcap of the men's quarterfinal here on Friday night. Shelton went for the steal. Rowan Lewis, nice little pump fake. They dump it down into Maxwell. Feeds it into Masingo, and he drops it down with a two-hand flush.
Tough part about going for the steal out there on the perimeter. Everyone then has to rotate. If you don't rotate on that weak side, someone has to help up. It's wide open behind you.
And you're just chasing the ball then.
Exactly.
Chapman into the lane, the kick out, 3. That one's short. Gathered up by Chapman, though. He'll fire up a 3. That one's good. He's heating up.
I thought that Maxwell even got a little hand on the ball there.
Chapman with 14 now. 55-44.
Yeah, and especially the way they double team and have to help inside on Masingo. Yeah, that's just tough. You can't really go for those types of steals out on the perimeter. Contained defense can be good defense when you're sending someone to double.
Masingo with 10 points. Haley out top. Looks it over to Barrett. Barrett, strong move to the basket. Draws the foul. Count the baskets.
Man, that is a tough play from Barrett. He hangs in the air. Everyone is coming around and ready for help. He hangs just enough to reposition himself, hang in the air, draw the foul, and finish. Whether he finished or not, he was able to just hang in the air long enough to draw a foul.
Foul was on Bolden.
You can always tell kind of the presence of a team by the coach's demeanor, too. You haven't seen Coach Long over there freaking out, yelling, screaming. He just paces along, waits, bide your time.
Chapman had a shot at it and misses it, but now commits the foul. And that's going to be his fourth.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That far away from the basket. Sometimes tip your cap. Hey, great effort on the rebound of a free throw. Sometimes tip your cap. You can't come over there and get your fourth at this stage in the game that far away from the basket.
He'll come out of the ball game. 10:57 to go. And work it over to Maxwell. Out top, not with the pump fake. Kicks it over to Cologne Lewis. Now he'll fire up a long three is good. From Jalen Knox. He's got 12. 60-46 Pioneers. Thomas Haley, right elbow into the paint. Stops, and that one looks like a clean block, but they'll say that Jalen Knott got him on the wrist.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes all you have to do is put yourself in a position where you look like you're fouling, and that's going to get called. If you look like you're reaching in on the shot, chances are it's going to get called.
Thomas Haley shooting two. Has struggled from the foul line this season. You can see the left shoulder wrapped there. Tried shooting with the right hand, some didn't work. Went back to the left. Second one up. That one no good, but the follow there for Shelton.
Yeah, I feel like Shelton kind of understands the assignment on that one. Like, all right, Haley might not be the best. He's shooting right hand, left hand. Always get in a position where you can get that offensive rebound and get back up.
12-point advantage. They try to trap Knott. He works it away over to Bolden. Baseline drive. Kick it back out with 10 to shoot. Knott, he'll pull up from distance. That one misfires. Shelton up ahead. Davis, he doesn't have numbers. And they threw it away. 9:44 to go here in the second half. Glenville State leading Charleston 60-48.
The best thing about West Virginia is hope.
The commitment we're making is $2.2 billion in the state of West Virginia.
It's creating opportunities for the next generation to have career-sustaining jobs.
We're creating career paths and jobs.
Everybody's talking about it. HOGAS is doing it.
This gives opportunities for underprivileged communities to have new jobs, to have new opportunities, and it just gives people hope.
Learn more at wvisforhope.com.
We're Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, and we're gonna save you. We've got it down to a science, an absolute state of art. We do it all, restoration, cleaning, and reconstruction. When disaster strikes, just pick up the phone. We're Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration, and we're gonna save you.
Glenville State leading Charleston 60-48, and it's coming from behind the sophomore, Don Cologne Lewis. 18 points, 4 of 8 from behind the arc, Meg.
Yeah, he started the game hot. He's continued to stay hot. He's reading everything that the defense gives him. He's done an exceptional job from beyond the arc. 7 of 12 from the field. And how about this? The big man also 4 assists, 8 rebounds. I mean, he's filling up the stat chart tonight.
9:38 to go here in the second half. Corey Bowden dumps it down into Don Cologne Lewis, and right on cue, he just throws it away.
Right, of course, of course. A compliment on his vision and 4 assists tonight. And right on cue out of the double team.
Threw a perfect pass to head coach Bob Boland. Thomas Haley out top. Shelton works off the screen over on the right wing. Now Ben Nickel.
And Charleston just hasn't been able to crack that, single-digit code yet. It's gone from 10 to 12.
Oh. Dumped down into Thomas Haley, and the kiss off the glass and a foul.
And then hung up there for a while, but great position. His arm, actually, I think his left arm was kind of still tangled in with Cologne Lewis. Was not over there for help yet. Not sure how Haley even still got it up, and it hung up there for a while before it went in.
This could cut it to a single-digit lead for Glenville State. And he does.
And I like
60-51,
for
9 minutes to go.
Draw them away from the basket. I like that action. Getting Haley out there, getting Cologne Lewis away from the basket where his comfort zone is, and having to force some help to move and come over.
Redford. Cologne Lewis again out top. Now Knott comes out and gathers. 10 on the shot clock. Knott into the paint, spin move. That one swatted, gathered up though. That won't go with the follow.
Man, that's a lot of hard-working defense just to secure 1 rebound. I'll tell you that, guarding Knott and then having to secure that rebound.
Haley couldn't get it to go, and a foul, and he'll go back to the line.
See Haley here with the tip. Just, I don't think he was anticipating too much contact come up in the air, but I thought Maxwell just kind of slipped underneath him.
They get the foul on Mosingo, and that's his second. One shot up for Haley, left it short. Charleston 6 of 13 from the foul line tonight so far. First one on its way, that won't go, and Shelton gathers up another offensive rebound. They switch off Redford on Haley as he backs in. Nickel back down into Haley, 5 to shoot. Kick out to Davis. His 3 on the way is good from the right side.
Wow. Well
Here
played.
come the Golden Eagles.
Well played, great ball movement there from Charleston.
Mosingo out top. Cologne Lewis gathers, fires. That one off the back iron, long rebound in the hands of Glenville State. Now Redford, crossover into the paint. Strong take, won't go. With a whistle and a foul.
Yeah, great job of Haley, the patience. After Ben Nickel dumped it down to him. Great find. That's exactly where you want to go after the defense drops is to that opposite side, right in your eye line. Great job of Caden Davis stepping in, ready to shoot.
Redford up and in with the first one. 76% free throw shooter on the season. Second team all MEC selection.
And it's tough to defend Glenville State because they are such great offensive players. They have so many offensive weapons, and when you think you force them into a bad shot and secure the rebound, Mosingo comes out of nowhere and just cleans it all up.
Haley on the right side. Keeps his dribble. Takes Masingo down inside, turn around with the left hand up and in. Soft touch. Quickly down the other side, Maxwell. Dumps down in. Layup rolls off the front of the iron. Cleared away by Ben Nichols. Opportunity here for Charleston. Go back to Haley. Haley, and he draws the foul on the floor on Masingo.
Yeah, great patience there from Haley. You see their arms completely get locked in. Thought Haley had the step on Masingo, which naturally he's a shot blocker, so he comes in, ties them up. And Haley's getting the opportunities, but you know, if you're not going to knock them down, you have to at least think the positive side. All right, well, you drew another foul.
Yep. 1 of 5 from the foul line for Haley. That went up off the iron, won't go. Masingo with the rebound. 62-56. 6:45 to go here, second half. Malone Lewis skip pass over to Redford. He'll try the three and buries it.
Man, it's very difficult to guard. And when you're shooting at the rate that Glenville is shooting, it makes it so difficult where you're going to send that trap.
And Thomas Haley going in on Masingo. Strong take, up, won't go. Like you said, Meg, drawing another foul.
Yeah, great skip pass. You see Charleston, they're running out. They're trying to close out after helping and doubling, and it's all hands and arms and everything else from Masingo as Haley draws the foul and gets back to the free throw line. But like I said, even if he can't hit one of them, they got 9 team fouls now, and that's huge with 6 minutes, 14 seconds still left in this ball game.
4 fouls on Prince Masingo. He'll have to come out of the game.
And right now it's been all Haley driving, getting to the basket, drawing fouls. That just kind of gives a little bit of confidence to the guards and everyone else on Charleston. Hey, if I get fouled, if I can draw enough contact, I get to the free throw line, that's points.
2 big buckets there from the free throw line for Haley. 65-58 as we approach the 6-minute mark.
Chapman's got to be careful guarding Maxwell. We know Maxwell's going to recognize that he has 4 fouls. He's got to be smart because he's got to be in this ball game.
Former teammates at Shady Spring High School, won a state title. Into the lane, Redford flips it up and he is fouled.
Yeah, and that's tough one-on-one defense. Chapman can't come in necessarily and help. Well played, and you know, sometimes the best thing you can do in that scenario is foul. And foul hard enough that they don't make the basket.
Elijah Redford, 15 points tonight. So on 4 of 11 shooting, he's 5 of 6 from the foul line. First one up and in. Glenville State 10 of 11 from the foul line as a team.
5 players from Glenville State in double figures. I mean, that's just, they are absolutely sharing the ball. 18 assists as he makes the second.
5:50 to go. 67-58, Glenville State. Trying to do it 2 years in a row against Charleston. Haley out top, off the screen over the right side. Lost it, but right to Ben Nickel. Kick out, Chapman penetrates down the right side, high off the glass, got the roll.
Pretty move. Great ball fake. That was all fundamentals. Great ball fake. Give a fake again to the corner and lay it high enough on the glass.
Davis went for the steal. Redford in the paint. Corner, wide open 3 for Jalen Knott, and he knocks it down.
There's not much you can do about that. Redford should have lost it, but he's showing his strength and his power, able to regain that and find the open man.
Back to a double-digit lead. Barrett So over right side, back to Chapman. Haley dips in, goes straight to the basket and is fouled. 4:49 to go here. A 10-point lead. Jalen Knox knocking it down from the corner.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
For over 4 decades, we've been rooted deep inside West Virginia. Through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Proudly serving your neighborhood since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community.
The health plan. We are here for you.
Farmers, have you heard about the West Virginia Senior Farmers Market Nutrition Program? If you are selling fresh fruits and vegetables in the months of June through October, you sell your produce in the state of West Virginia, and you grow at least 25% of what you sell, you are eligible to take the vouchers. You can find the application online at agriculture.wv.gov or get one by calling 304-558-2210. This is taxable income, and you will need internet to redeem the vouchers. The deadline to apply is April 15th.
Glenville State University offers cutting-edge programs, small class sizes, and dedicated faculty providing students with a personalized experience focused on their success. With the lowest tuition in the Mountain State, every student has the opportunity to achieve their goals. At Glenville State University, you'll find a community that supports, challenges, and inspires you every step of the way. From hands-on learning in state-of-the-art facilities to internships that connect you with real-world opportunities, we prepare you for the challenges and triumphs of tomorrow. Pioneer your future at Glenville State University.
My name's Katie, and I'm a sophomore at Virginia Tech. I'm studying to be a lawyer, which means I'll be in school for 6 more years, and college isn't cheap. But my parents opened a Smart 529 savings account when I was 6 months old, and having that savings has given me the opportunity to focus on my education.
Smart 529 is West Virginia's education savings solution. Turn your savings into their success. Visit smart529.com. For more information, contact Smart 529 to obtain a program description, which includes investment objectives, risks, charges, expenses, and other information. Read and consider it carefully before investing.
Welcome back in West Banco Arena. Men's rankings in the Atlantic Regional. Gannon on top, followed by West Liberty and Fairmont State at the 2 and 3, and then Charleston MEC at the 8 spot. Charleston, I don't think can afford a loss here. They at least got to get to semifinals on Saturday for a chance to make it into that NCAA Regional.
Yeah, there's no doubt there's that added pressure coming into this game. Of course, you want to make semifinals here, but that added pressure of, you know, thinking big picture can sometimes show itself in a different way on the floor.
Second shot coming up for Thomas Haley. And he makes a pair. 8-point advantage for the Pioneers. Full court pressure now being applied. They get it in the front court. Redford will pull it back out. They'll run their offense. Lewis out top. Back to Redford. Six on the shot clock. Redford, he'll pull up from a long way out. That one off the back of the iron. Chapman with the rebound.
And a little easier time with Nsingo on the bench for Charleston to get one and done. Clear out those possessions. I like the trap up by half court. Get the ball out of Redford and Knott's hands.
Barrett, pump fake. Barrett through the lane. Whip it around back over to Chapman, and he is fouled. With a slight pump fake, and that got Redford up into the air.
Yeah, but that's key. That's where Haley went to work and continued to draw those fouls. There's just under 4 minutes, and now a foul that you're taking it out on the sideline. Now you're going to shoot 2.
Opportunity again for the Golden Eagles to dig into this Glenville State lead. With the clock stopped, and Chapman rims that one out. Matthew Shelton re-enters for the Golden Eagles, and coming back out on the floor for Glenville State, Prince Nsingo. Chapman 16 points today. Make it 17 now, 1 of 2 from the foul line. 3:58 to go. 7-point lead for the Pioneers. Knox dribbling out top. Lone Lewis, they work it into the corner. Redfern into the paint. He'll pull up just inside the foul line and knocks it down. Redfern with 19 points.
That's just tough to defend. You're so worried about him kicking and not. He can make a play like that in the paint, create so much distance from the defender. It's just a beautiful play.
Haley loses it, gathered up though by Chapman. He'll fire up the three. That one off the iron, won't go. Maxwell with a rebound. Lamar Maxwell brings it across the timeline, hands it over to Jalen Knox. And they can take their time here, run the offense. Charleston trying to trap way out top. Maxwell has it. Into the paint. Maxwell lays that one up, won't go. Then Nickel corrals it. Haley hands it off to Chapman. Chapman down the left side of the lane and a foul. And they're going to say 2 shots. And it was this on. Nope, they get it on Maxwell. You see him reach in there.
Yeah, they got to close this gap on their free throw shooting right now. 11 of 21. You're just hanging points out there. But again, just really haven't found a way to slow down Glenville State's offense either. They've attempted at some traps, but then the rotation is not quick enough. But someone from Glenville State has always stepped up and able to hit a big shot. And it hasn't just been one person. They've moved the ball and done it multiple times.
Second one up. He got both of them to go. 30-second timeout. .239, we'll take the break with them. 72-65, Glenville State leading Charleston.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at WVHTF.org.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you. We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
Charleston Jr. Braden Chapman transferred in from WU Tech. 19 points tonight. 5 of 12, 3 of 7 from behind the arc, 6 of 8 from the foul line.
He wasn't able to get a lot of things going offensively in that first half, plagued with some foul trouble, but since then in the second half, he has really come alive. 19 points, as you mentioned, 5 of 12 from the field, and 3 threes to add to it.
Anthony transferred from WU Tech. He's got a twin brother in Cole Chapman, still playing for the Golden Bears down in Beckley. 2:25 to go here. They'll try to trap out top over to Maxwell. Now back to Jalen Knott. Work it over to Redford. Redford, quick move to the paint. Scoop shot up in with the left hand.
I mean, that is a win and a win and a win for Glenville State on that possession. You use the entire shot clock. You make a ridiculous shot underneath. That's so tough.
Nice take there by Chapman. Going in on Redford.
But Charleston before the half went on that 8-0 run in just under 2 minutes, so tons of time for them, but they gotta find a way to lock down, defend one-on-one.
Lone Lewis near side, hands it off. He'll get it back. Skips it into Maxwell. Maxwell into the paint. 9 on the shot clock. Redford out top. Crossover down the right side. That one blocked away. Scramble for the rebound. Masingo. The kick out. That one blocked, and it's going to be a shot clock violation. Shelton got a hand on that three-pointer attempt from Jalen Knott.
Still not a bad possession. You use the shot clock, but that's a win also for Charleston. You got the stop, but you have to find a way to score quickly here.
1:22 to go, 7-point ball game. Chapman, catch, shoot, three, front iron won't go. Masingo gathers up the rebound. Approaching minutes. Masingo has it near side. And a whistle and a foul.
That was one they had to give.
Get it on Ben Nickel, that's his third.
Yeah, it was most important to stop the clock right there.
First shot from Masingo, and he makes that one. 74% free throw shooter on the season. Second one up and got the roll. 1 minute to go. Ball knocked away, battle for it, out of bounds and into the tables. And they say it's Charleston's ball.
And you got to score quick. Don't worry if it's a three. Get to the rim and go score. You can't worry about shooting threes.
Nickel back to Chapman. He'll fire up the long three. It's good.
Unless you're going to make 24. It.
Lone Lewis into the front court over to Maxwell. And they foul him to stop the clock with 47 seconds. It's a deep three from Chapman.
Well played. I think Glenville just protecting the paint there, thinking they're going to try to score quick, get a quick two, but Chapman reads it perfectly and just kind of fades right back out. Most importantly, he knocks it down and only a few seconds came off the clock.
Maxwell at the line, the first one up, and that one too strong. Haley with the rebound. 6-point ball game, 44 seconds.
If Charleston can score here, they still have one more foul to give before the double bonus.
Ball knocked away, Shelton on the floor, not. Scramble for it, then they get a timeout. Terrific effort by Jalen Knott. Off the leg of Shelton. And there you see Jalen Knott diving on the floor. Maxwell getting on the floor, and the timeout taken. A 30-second timeout. And now Charleston really finds themselves behind the 8 ball here. Down
You got
6.
one more foul to give until a double bonus. So I think you kind of just, you deny right away. If you don't get a steal immediately, Maxwell just, I mean, that wasn't even close, that last one. Foul Maxwell. Or whoever gets the ball inbounds immediately, send them to the free throw line. You can't afford for them to just pass over top or drive in and then foul them at that point and get an and one. You got to keep them away from the basket and foul.
Possession error pointing into the direction of Glenville State, as Cologne Lewis will trigger it in here near side. Gets it into the backcourt to Redford. Redford splits a couple defenders, and then they whistle on a foul. Stops the clock with 26.7. Doug Costain
out here.
Yep, well, the elite mop guy to come out. Well officiated ball game here tonight. Patrick Harwood, Doug Costain, and Travis Jex. You and I talked before tonight's game. What a difficult job it is
to
be a basketball official.
No, thank you.
You've been asked a few times to do girls basketball.
And that's the only time I've been decisive in my life. No chance. I like to sit here, watch replays. Roger Leonard can put out our replays, all the beautiful replays we got from our crew tonight. And I'll sit back and talk about it. Other than that, no thank you. It's too tough.
Redford misses. Door still open. Haley out top. Hands it off to Nickel. He'll fire up the three. That one back iron won't go. Rebound into the hands of Jalen Knott. And he is fouled with 13 seconds. And Ben Nickel will foul out. That's his fifth. He'll finish with 11 points, 7 rebounds, a couple of assists. Charleston native returned back home. Played at George Washington High School. Won a state title. Reminds me the girls and boys state basketball tournaments coming up the next 2 weeks. The girls next week down in Charleston, the Charleston Coliseum, and then the boys after that the following week. First shot up for Knott is good. Here's a look again at head coach Bob Boland. Over 500 career victories. Second shot up, that one off the mark. Haley out top, over to Chapman. He'll catch and shoot three, and that one's good. And a quick timeout. With 5.1 seconds taken by Charleston. It's a full timeout. 77-73. Glenville State trying to pull another upset. They defeated Charleston last year in the quarterfinal, 77-65, and we talked about the scenario that played out last year, and it's playing out here again this year.
Yeah, it's just tough, and you know, as a player, of course, and a coach, would you rather lose 2 in the regular season and win this one? Yes. You know, of course. And, you know, Coach Long said it, but that's exactly what it is about, is adjustments and execution when you're facing a team. And a lot of these guys, as you mentioned, played with each other, played against each other in high school, or, you know, when they're transferring. So it's just very tough to play a team 3 times, but it comes down to execution. And I thought Glenville State did all of that tonight.
It's the Mountain East Conference men's bracket on this side. West Liberty, the number 1 seed, defeated Davis and Elkins 84-74. So the winner of this one will take on West Liberty. It'll be at 6 o'clock on Saturday. Fairmont State and Concord, and on the other side of the semifinals, Fairmont State had to battle today. They got the victory. And Concord upset number 3 seed Wheeling. And he ran away with that one. 5.4 seconds. Lone Lewis, he can run the baseline. Gets it into Redford. And they foul with 3.4. Jalen Knott right in front of us says, make keys and we can go home. Not yet.
Exactly.
He's talking about we can go back to the hotel and relax and get ready for semifinal Saturday. Beckley native, Woodrow Wilson High School product at the line. Makes the first one. 5-point advantage. Of course, Bob Boland, native of Beckley, West Virginia as well. As he makes both. They heaved out to Davis and they get a timeout. With 2.6 seconds. 79-73. Number 5, Glenville State leading number 4, Charleston.
I mean, despite the score and, not enough time, obviously, really nice clock management from Charleston the last couple of possessions. You don't get it fouled.
The game clock has been corrected to 3.1 seconds.
I think Glenville State, they just offensively were just too much for Charleston to overcome, especially the shooting woes that they had in that first half. They just couldn't even, you could give something up, but then they were behind offensively as we look at how much time from when that timeout was called.
We've got 3.1 on the clock now.
Yeah, that's about 2-9-3-1, yep.
Shelton will inbound it, quarter court. Over in front of his own bench, gets it in to Robertson. He'll pull up for the 3 and got it to go with .7. 3-point game. Malone Lewis lobs it in to Maxwell. And that will do it for the second year in a row. Glenville State sent Charleston home here in the quarterfinals. 79-73. The health plan player of the game for Glenville State. Don Cologne Lewis. 6'6" sophomore out of Long Island City, New York. Cologne Lewis, 18 points on 7 of 13 shooting. 4 of 9 from behind the arc, added 8 rebounds and 5 assists tonight. For Glenville State, then they move on. And they'll play the number 1 seed, West Liberty. Final score, 79-76. Glenville State gets the victory here tonight. The 2026 Mountain East Conference Basketball Championships, presented by the Health Plan, was a presentation of Metro News, the voice of West Virginia.